Ken, so much went wrong in terms of injuries and illness, and you still nearly pulled it off. How do you sort of take it?
It was an outstanding effort and performance by a young team out there tonight, and they did themselves reasonably proud. But ultimately, we're here to win, and we didn't win, and we need to win, and that's the disappointing part. But the pleasing part was the way we played. It was the right way to play, and to Geelong's credit, by the end, they were able to kick straight enough at the end when we didn't.
That was the difference you felt in the end?
Oh, no, there was a few things different out there. Their contest was a bit better at crucial moments throughout the whole game, I thought, which they got some easier goals out the back of us, and we typically gave up a lot of goals from our end to their end, which they do get aggressive and run hard that way, so you've got to be able to control their speed.
How much make of the shootout start? Said 12 goals in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's when we've played Geelong, it tends to be a bit like that in our games. It tends to be quite aggressive early, and we were able to go with them for a good part of that. But to their, as I said before, their credit, they really hit the scoreboard hard early, and we were able to hang in and keep coming and hit the front ourselves, and looked like we were nearly getting there.
How much did those late changes hurt, and then losing Mackenzie and having to reshuffle your defence?
Yeah, they hurt. It's a fact. We selected the side on Thursday morning. We made 7 changes from the time the side was selected, and then we lost Trent 10 minutes in. So yeah, they definitely hurt. But every team has challenges, and we ultimately had a real crack at overcoming those challenges, which makes you pretty proud about what they were able to do.
You're talking about not being potentially too far off refinding your best form during the week.
I think we're okay. I think we've been thereabouts. We were poor last week, but in between that, we played Collingwood and Geelong, and thought we played pretty well in both those games without getting a win. But ultimately, we set our season up pretty strongly with the run that we got on. Now we're on, we're on the reverse a little bit, but I'm still confident that we're in, a pretty good team.
How was Trent?
Trent, look, probably a PCL, but we don't know exactly until we do the scans and stuff like that. But looked and acted like a PCL, so that'll be a medium to short term, or medium to long term probably recovery. So that'll be a bit of a challenge for us.
And Willie Rioli, really dangerous early.
Yeah, he was really good.
No,
he was really good, and he stepped up, and he's missed a bit of footy for different reasons this year, and we certainly miss him when he's not around, and he makes a difference to our side. And I think, again, the upside for us is if collectively we can come together at the right time, I think we'll be giving ourselves a good chance.
Do you expect to get quite a few back next week?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, certainly do, because most of the ones we lost this week were due to illness. Clearly a couple of boys that were out from concussion point of view, so they'll hopefully be available if they go through the process they need to and come out the other end. So I'd imagine there's a minimum of 5.
Dixon?
Minimum of 5. Maybe Charlie would certainly make it 6, but Charlie's, his injury this week was a little unusual the way it appeared and just turned up late in the week. So we'll wait and see what that looks like.
They did have I think it was 20 contested possessions on New Year's. Is that a concern at all in these?
I think that was the difference. You know how contested possession's made up, don't you?
Yeah, well, obviously 2 players going for the ball and whoever gets it.
No, and then there's umpiring decisions.
Right,
if the free kick counts minus 14,
yeah,
that would mean you're minus 14 in contested possession. We lost by 18.
Okay.
So there's a bit in that, I reckon, but that's just part of the game. I thought Geelong was tougher and harder around some critical contests, as I said earlier, but that's what makes up contested possessions. Just not. If they were just those one-on-one battles, it'd be more accurate, but it's not.
Do you feel like the run of the green when Geelong played, particularly in that run?
No, we're not allowed. We're certainly not entitled to talk around rub of the green or anything to do with that. You've seen the game. You can report that, not me. All right. Thank you.